Are you sure the father doesn't want to sue?
I love sincerity. I love truthfulness. Whatever they want, they should do it. It's their family, okay? Let the public know your stand. Believe me, I'm tired.
Baba Mohbad,
Let the public know your stand for this.
Mohbad father, should let the father know. Mohbad father should let the public know whether you want to continue, and that's what I'm telling you. That Mohbad father, he doesn't want anything to spoil the fact that he's a pastor. Okay, that pastor matters a lot to him, and his own future in singing. All those things too, they must have told him some certain things too that is giving him hope. Okay, but now public has overcome behind him, trusting him to do the job, and he doesn't want to disappoint public. So what he can do, stop calling me. What he can do is to transfer the case to someone else, so that if it's put in that person's hand, he will keep acting like I don't know. That's what's going on. But he's fully aware of what's going on. On automatic beg ban, if you don't deliver case, in fact, take all your best initiative. Go to who you want all those there right now. Tell them you want to get something done. You will never get it done. The guy of the CNN, what happened? Where is the CNN guy? This CNN, a BBC man, okay? And or wherever. I don't understand. All the beautiful brains, everybody want to help. When they come in, they tactically either push you away or tell you that what you are bringing is not new. That either they have done it or they want to do it to take care to kill your morale, take it down. And they are the one that will tell you, bring your solution. When you take your solution to them, they will go and find how to corner your solution, how to corner you, so that with the solution you bring, before you know, they will rubbish it in front of you. Something that would have worked if you were the one handling the case. You would have used that solution to jail or jail on the case will go win. But through them, you cannot achieve nothing. Basket it's a basket that you are putting water.
Papariano, on a good day, this case is supposed to be government case. It is none of Baba Mohbad's case. If truly they are supposed to do it the normal way, legally, it's a government case. Baba Mohbad has no business in this. But now that the case is like this, fine. Let us move it on.
Take the next
so
right
far, they don't want to
it's taking.
Now, because they want to hack the normal way, now the public take over. Public, believe me, for me, I believe Baba Mohbad is supposed to hide under the canopy of the public.
If you want to get something done, Baba Mohbad is a weak link. If pressure come on him and they drag him, Baba will come out from this thing, because one thing he doesn't want to be dragged. Do you understand? There's public is a soft spot. If the public stay away right now and put it back on him, he will come out. Baba Mohbad will speak. He will speak out. There are many things the man have to speak. The man wants justice, but they are cornering him in a tight corner. It's in a corner position.
I understand. But this is the one that I'm trying to think.
So if you keep following him, he will think he's doing the right thing. They will think they are winning, and the case is slowly quenching. That's the mathematics of this. I mean, science.
Yeah. I understand this, that Baba Mohbad is in a nice. Mohbad is in a tight corner.
People must drag him out. Call him out. The man
is in a tight corner, fine. But in this kind of situation, all right?
They are pampering him.
On a good day, the public are the one that are fighting for this. I believe it's Baba Mohbad that's supposed to be acknowledging the public, fighting for him, not the public running under his canopy. Right now, I see it like they are the one.
You have anything to say, Baba? And when you call Baba Mohbad, donation is back home. You see, Baba was right. I was correct. I'm a good gambler. If I put money, I will win. I told you guys. I said, look at what happened here. Then look at the game here. Okay. We requested for autopsy and toxicology since March in the same inquest. They didn't grant it. Okay. So now, watch. So now, hey, I bet. Okay, relax. Go by this one. Come up for you. So now, today, they now grant autopsy to be done. The court grant autopsy to be done today. So the game is this. Because they have seen that we have hold them everywhere. Okay? The autopsy report that the government bring, we have challenged it. So there's nothing they can do right now. Now, they have to let us go and do our own autopsy, such that our autopsy will match with government own. Government was supposed to conclude inquest either today, finish everything. But because of say, we don't trust their own result. So they naira. Okay, 700,000 naira. Oh, at least 1,000.
No.
Yeah, one person can pay for it. But now they will not come with contribution. Okay, we want to do this so that, and then look at the game. They will now go and do the same autopsy with your money. Then when they do it, it's a compromise. It will now match with everything government said. Then after 1.5 months from now is the next inquest. That is August 7. Then when government judge is coming, okay, then our own legal team have their own result. When they bring it, they say, wow, like it will be the same. But watch, what I can see, it will be the same. That's the game. That is the game. That is where it's tending to.
Baba's supposed to be sick.
That's why they allow you to go and do your autopsy now. Question that. They didn't. It's not by mistake. They intentionally allow you to do your own autopsy now, so that they can make it match with the government own. Go on.
I am having serious headache. Believe me, you. I am having serious headache.
I understand this mental stress. That's why I'm all this while.
Oh no, it's serious. Believe me,
take your money.
Serious.
Take your money. Use your brain. Then dump you. Then laugh behind you. Our family problem. They came to took their mouth. They think they can destroy.
That's the thing. That's why I said it is their family. They should just tell the public. Declare what you want. Please, simple as ABC. We go home. I'm right now. Believe me, right now I have my home. I have my key. I'll just go home.
Oh boy.
At the light.
If you want to believe. Seriously, if you want to your religion aspect, so be it. This is not a forceful act. We are just helping out. And if you don't need us no more, just declare. And Lolo, thank you for your help so far. Please,
nobody
peacefully.
Some fools are still telling you.
Wait, Papariano, why you?
What am I doing?
How do you want them to pay for the autopsy? You all want autopsy now. How do you want them to pay for it? Is that not what we've been crying for? Private autopsy. So now that is out.
We've already contributed from beginning now.
Why government no grant autopsy?
When the Mabubad had this one,
why the government no grant autopsy?
Wait, hold on.
Another way, let me tell you something. Another language, another sarcasm, another language to technically tell you that go and bury that your child is now go and do your autopsy. It's the right time. The body has been decomposed. Everything has been wasted. There's nothing you can get again. Yeah, now go and do it. Where's Berekete now? Where's Berekete not doing autopsy? Well, I don't know where he is. He's sleeping somewhere, chilling.
Sniper. Remember before this sniper. Let me remind you something. The early hour of this what's it called? This inquest. Okay. People started contributing. The public started contributing. I'm part of it. Okay. Inside Baba Mohbad access account, I could remember vividly. Thereafter, okay, the GoFundMe came up. Then access account and also the other account is in Wema account also. We've been contributing from day one, like okay towards Mohbad's burial, and after that the autopsy came up, DNA came up. That was the reason for the GoFundMe. Initially, it was the first account. The access account was for Mohbad's burial. That was the reason given. Then for the GoFundMe, DNA and autopsy, we have enough money to fund that. So which question do you want again? Or why this question again? We have enough money for all this. So what else?
If camera was allowed inside that place, the caption of today would have been when Mohbad sat behind Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad didn't realize on time that Mohbad is sitting behind him. Baba now went off. Baba now went to split in the experiment.
Why? He was scared. Maybe he would be stabbed from behind or in front.
Not even. No, it's just gonna be odd now. It's just gonna be odd because Wunmi told Mohbad to come and sit in front, but Mohbad said no. But one thing that I will pick again today is that I can see that woman was controlled today. Yeah, that's Mohbad. That she was controlled today. You see that. Bury my child there. I don't think it was something that she wanted that came from her heart. Do you understand? So it was a meeting that they had.
This thing is just a kind of story. It's a game. Everything everything.
I was with them.
You know,
I was with them outside. I was with them outside, right? I was with them outside, right?
Class February because I said it's nonsense pattern. They were telling you who sent you, now. It's not by force now. It's tell you to come by force.
I was with them outside, yeah. And obviously, meeting, they were talking, and all of that. Then, at the end of when the magistrate approved that autopsy stuff, in the first, because there was one girl sitting there, there's a girl, Towa White, sitting next to Wunmi. I don't know who that person is. I don't know if she's part of Wunmi's lawyer, but she was telling Wunmi to tell Yawa to come and sit next to Wunmi, but Wunmi said no. Yawa said no. Yawa said no because she was sitting behind Baba Mohbad. Do you understand? So now, at the end of this inquiry, when the woman had admitted the autopsy, and Wunmi now turned to Yawa, then told Yawa to get up, but the woman did not want to stand up. She didn't want to stand up. Then she looked again and did like this. Like she gave her hand sign that stand up. So the woman raised her hands up. Then you know when you raise your hand up, you're like you're doing it in a way that you don't want the magistrate to see you, but at the same time I'm doing what they are telling me to do. You know that kind of thing.
Yeah. They told her this is the right time. They are telling her this is the right time.
Mohbad is under our stage now.
Sorry?
They are controlling Baba, they are controlling Mama.
Mama could be under our stage.
Yeah. So
they are all control now.
But everything they are doing right now, it shows that it's against their own will. It's against their own will.
exactly. Even Baba countenance is there. Even by looking at Baba there, I saw someone that has given up, like he's.
Baba's always been like that. That's his own game. That's his own way too. That's his own game. Baba's always been looking sad. Even last inquest. I've been telling Baba, you have to look that way if you want to people to pay you. You have to look so sad. Look at me. It doesn't look like how people pay. Right. You think anybody will pay him money or will support him? I mean, it's common sense now. Think. It comes to look like that's fine. It's not eating chicken.
Yes, comrade. Go on, comrade. Go on.
You are very brilliant.
I can hear you.
I said you are very brilliant too. You are a brilliant man.
Me, I know they do partial. But I don't
something that is not clear to the bad DNA case. Can you please help him see that side? That because the application for DNA, so the burial is not going to proceed.
No. It's not DNA they are talking about. It's autopsy. Autopsy and toxicology is what they granted.
Exactly. It's not DNA.
The woman is just saying.
Guys, Corona cannot grant DNA. Nobody's using the grant DNA. What we are saying is that
The woman is just saying the two of them, they are prayed in court, does not have a strong leg because there is an application of DNA in court that they have not been able to accomplish at the detriment of their reducer. So if there is a case of DNA that you are not responding to in court, how can you come and be saying you want your son or your husband to be buried? So I think that's where DNA.
Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Where were you at the time?
I was there. I sat there. I was there. This one that he said now, it was the last part. So, not like I wasn't in there, I was there. So I didn't hear that. No. I didn't hear that, no.
Hello, Papariano. Good afternoon.
Go on.
I just want to ask Comrade Moses, who spoke about the DNA? Because I'm hearing that the DNA.
Yes, there's nobody that spoke about the DNA.
Not as anything, but as a justification for not allowing the burial warrant that he requested.
So the judge that was using the DNA scenario to explain to them that, for instance, there is a pending DNA application that has not been accomplished.
He just said that.
Even Mrs. Mrs. Bankole also mentioned that in her speech, that they have a case that is surrounding DNA that they have not been able to accomplish in court, and if that is pending and they are the one that is supposed to respond to it, coming to say they want to do burial is like contradicting each other, and she advised them further.
That's the part that is really confusing, because everybody will come here and say we all want justice.
Comrade Moses, hold on, please. I don't want to counter you. I don't want to be like somebody that is against anything. Me. I did not hear when they said anything about DNA. And that woman, Mrs. Bankole, she did not hold on, comrade. And that woman, she cited example from her own family why she believes Wunmi and Baba should come together. Why Wunmi should understand that she and Mohbad alone cannot make decision on burying Mohbad. That they need Baba based on customary marriage that they've done. That they still need Baba. Baba must be involved. So the DNA, I know here. I know you are asking the man.
It's okay.
Wait.
It's okay, but you can remember you are asking me what is the judge saying? What is the judge saying that you can't hear him?
That was the beginning.
Okay, so no problem. No problem. I don't want us to be accusing ourselves.
Yeah, I just asked the man. Don't feel mask, Boju. I just asked the man that was next to me. I said, "Did they talk about DNA?" And he said no as well. Like, sorry, maybe they did in the beginning. That was not there, but the ending, no. I'm sorry. I did not hear that. I'm sorry. K-Crown was there. We can ask K-Crown to come. K-Crown can testify to that. Me, I did not hear it. So, me, Papariano, remember me, I told you, I just want the facts. Like, I just want to be clear. I'm not for anybody. I'm not supporting anybody. I don't know anything. Just the fact. That was why I went there myself. Just to be clear. And so the DNA team, in my own meeting, they didn't talk about DNA. Let's not push anything. I'm sorry.
It sounds funny when
because both of you went
DNA and the autopsy, like they're telling them like they want the body to be buried. They don't want them to conduct DNA. Why would you say that point? Believe me, I'm not surprised. There was a time when she said on the other platform that they shouldn't give Prime Boy relevancy because that could, favor her husband. So definitely, she's not seeking for justice. She just want to cover up everything and let's move on.
No, but
it's a disgrace on the mother's side too. No matter how you are being pushed or you are under whatever, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't present yourself that way in the public, the entire world. Come on.
I don't understand. Engineering, do you know my concern is everybody comes and says we are for justice. When the first report was issued, they said the autopsy was inconclusive. They couldn't ascertain the cause of death. And the next day, there was a publication purportedly from Wunmi in Sahara Reporters saying that it was because Baba buried very quickly that they couldn't ascertain. She was blaming somebody for it. Now that there's a chance to redo it, I'd not expect that she'll be rejecting it or resisting it in court. I mean, the body is required for autopsy. The body is required for DNA.
From the report so far, you could review and you could deduce the emotion, Like,
yes.
For her, suggesting Mama Mo to stand up and talk, just because she is the mother.
Yes. But you see, let me tell you that.
Against the DNA and the autopsy, come on now. We all understand this.
The challenge is that, look, these guys don't want justice. They just want this case buried. And it's only Baba, Mohbad, and the people that are with him that want justice. The justice that the other people want is free Wunmi, free Liam. There should be no DNA. There should be no further autopsy. Whatever the government does is perfect. Let it go like that. I mean, it's clear to the blind and very, very audible to the deaf that, look, these guys don't want justice. If people really want justice, they will know that government needs to They need to revisit everything that they've done. And I'm happy that the judge today, at least in her own way, she granted the private autopsy that has been pending with her since March. I mean, it means that something is happening. I want to believe that the protests that have been going on, even though people have been resisting it, the protests have made some impact. Whichever way we look at it, they're hearing what the world is saying. They're hearing what they were analyzing on TikTok. Some people say, oh no, they're not listening to them. They can't do anything. They don't matter. But in actual fact, these things matter because they too will have to protect themselves somewhat. No matter how they want to help, they will still want to, retain their own credibility. So really, I'm happy that innocent, really. They were not in the house, but we need to know did they play any role in the demise of this guy? But you can see that they're still working, they're still jumping around it because if the request for more witnesses, which will include people that were in the house, was not actually granted, then it means that they really don't want to touch the people inside that house. And we don't need to relent. We still have to keep calling out these guys so that they can be called into it. Because they were there when this guy died. They were there in his the last 24 hours of his life. So you can't insist that those who were not there are the ones that really have questions to answer. Whereas those who were there, they do not really need to be brought to the coroner to come and speak. Those who have already spoken is okay. Those who haven't spoken, that were in that house, they should come and speak also. Because they said there were 15 people in the house. So what happened to the other people? Because in that house, only 3 people have been brought to speak. Adura, DJ Bami, and Wunmi are the only 3 people from inside that house that have spoken. What happened to the other guys? You understand? Or maybe spending. Yeah, 4 of them. But everybody else, 11 other people haven't spoken. The driver of the car of the Prado has not spoken. The neighbor that took them to the hospital has not spoken. There's so many people that should still speak. And if you say it's a corona, the way I understand the corona is it's a fact-finding court. A court that you want to use to unravel something. So it doesn't matter how many people are called. Because you see, Nigerians are always hasty. Oh, it's going to take too long. It's going to drag for long. Because we've been on this since 9 months. So does that mean that they shouldn't do a thorough job? I don't subscribe to that. If the thorough job is going to take us a whole year, let it be. But you see, now they were requesting for a burial warrant. I mean, let's go and bury him. He must be buried by this time. If the job has not been done by that time, they'll request for an extension. There's nothing that is cast in stone with the corona. That's what a lot of people don't understand. And I'm seeing people that are already trying to rephrase or reorganize what was said in court. They were not there physically, but they're already assuming. I think it would be nice to keep it simple. The approvals have been granted for the toxicology and the autopsy to be done. The approval has been granted for more witnesses to be brought to court. Approval has been, they have been advised. And I like one part of the feedback we're getting across platforms that says, you cannot bury this guy if his father does not allow it. If his father does not support it, you can't. So those who have been deceiving themselves, thinking that Baba Mohbad is irrelevant to this, are making a big mistake. They're making a big mistake. We're all Africans, we're Nigerians, no matter where we find ourselves. And there are things that happen at home that people know, even in their own families, will never happen, will never be tolerated. And they'll come here and be telling us balderdash that the Baba doesn't have any rights. It's Wunmi that has rights. Wunmi that married under customary law is the one that has all the rights. Who said that? If you feel so strongly about this, you should have allowed her, you should have advised her before her husband passed to have gone for a legal marriage that would have insulated her from all this stress. And what you are telling her, you further destroying the case for her, because she could have made peace with her father-in-law. I had heard from a man who says he's supposed to be Baba Mohbad's friend, who said that the day of the burial, as soon as Wunmi arrived at that burial place on the 13th of September, she looked for Baba and she went to go and meet him where he was, and the Baba prayed for her that day. Things were still normal that day because Wunmi knows the right thing to do until she gathered a set of people who have been misadvising her. She really wants justice. She doesn't have a hand in the death of her husband. Why can't she fight for this justice with her husband? That's the same thing she'll be advised in court today. I'm not afraid to say my mind because I'm an African woman. I'm a Nigerian woman. I have my own children too, who are old enough to be you know, God forbid that this kind of thing should happen to somebody. My own last child is Wunmi's age. For example, why should I sit here and be supporting something that is evil? If you need to advise Wunmi, you said your mothers, your grandmothers, advise someone. If she goes to that Baba and she wants to fight with him, if you are really sure, if you're really sure that she's innocent, she should be the one leading the fight for justice. Why is she angry? Why is she trying to scatter everything? Why is she fighting to bury Mohbad? She knows
babe,
that.
she's not innocent. That is yeah, babe, she's not innocent. That is. I said she's not innocent.
No, that's it. I'm just saying things that rhetorically that look
innocent.
so sure.
That way you're talking about things would have gone that way.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That if the people that are advising this girl, they are really sure and convinced that she's innocent, this is the kind of advice they should be giving her. Not telling her to set up a team that will be cussing her. Now in court today, now they have said something. Is she going to force her way? No. And they should be knowledgeable enough. Since they said they're very smart, they're smarter than everybody else. They
all
should
these
be
people are advising her. You too, you are a married man. You have your right. You are married. Oh yeah, go on.
It's your right. You're the one that owns the man. Even me, that I'm legally married by English law, I cannot look at my in-laws and say that they have no right over my husband. Abba, what kind of nonsense is that? And they'll come here and be telling us all sorts of nonsense as if all of us were born yesterday. And they know the truth, because they know that in their own families, they'll never take this kind of nonsense. No, and nobody can do it to them. If it were their own brother that was dead, and the sister-in-law was behaving like this, they would not take it. They won't. The way I hear them, I listen to them, these are women with strong characters. They won't take nonsense. Then they'll come out and, oh, my mother was treated like that. That's why I'm supporting her. But I have a widow in my family. I know she can't come out and be saying that she will support a woman. No. The day her husband was missing, she shouted. I was the first person she called. Just the way Wunmi called Blessing to speak to her first. What are you talking about here? Let's call a spade a spade. And now they've gone to court.
I understand that Wunmi is treating Baba Mohbad bad, but the man is not man enough in that family. That's all these things like this. Wunmi would have bowed since. The man too is not man enough. That's the thing. It doesn't have this heart of a man.
Yeah, this thing that is called poverty and education. You know, education actually, empowers you. And that's why people that say school is scam, they're making a big mistake. Because do you know what? A man that is educated, even if he doesn't have money, he knows his right. And he's going to stand. And that's why I'm surprised. Maybe because Baba Mohbad is one of the less educated Ekiti people. Because the Ekiti people are known for being educated. There are so many professors in Ekiti. But, because he didn't get to that level of...
Let me tell you something, right? For me, I don't just think it's because he's not educated. I think about him, there are some things that he's holding his hand. Because it's not everything is about education. They are natural instincts. There are some things that your instinct naturally will tell you that things are not right. I have to fight this time. I have to defend myself this time. We're not seeing those things not playing out.
Papariano, one of the things that emboldens you is knowledge. If you have knowledge, you are sure of what you're saying, you can face anybody. You can stand before kings. But guess what? If you're not sure, you think that somebody knows better than you, there is a tendency to want to, to subdue yourself and want to listen to them. And because,
where is the life experience as a pastor, man of God, who is a leader for that matter, leading other people all this way? So this just exposed him that he doesn't want leading people.
Well, the issues of religion cannot really be compared to,
No. I mean, he should learn from all these things. I mean, that's something that I don't think I don't say any illiteracy. I only see that it's in a tight corner, because I mean, he has gone through life himself as a man. Okay, and life itself is education. Okay, you cannot tell me that with all he has been through in his life, this is the best he can do. I don't think so. I don't want to think so. Something must be holding down his hand. A pastor, for that matter.
Yes, definitely.
A carpenter, a technocrat for that matter, a technician who is a technical person.
We are a technical person. But you see, none of us prays to be in Baba Mohbad's situation. And sometimes when you are faced...
I mean, it's not a be there or not being there. Okay, many people have experienced things that just happened to this man. What this man experienced, his son was killed. Okay, his son was killed. Simple. Many people, children were killed. Was Mohbad a celebrity to him? No. Before Mohbad died, no. Was Mohbad's value to them? No. Mohbad became valued to them after he died. Let's be frank.
I don't want us to make this about.
If Mohbad was this what? Okay. Thank you in the proper.
I don't want us. Okay.
If Mohbad was this what to them, okay, believe me, they will not let anybody come near Mohbad. Because this family, they really want, as in, they really want what Mohbad have. Thank you in live, guys. I'm also live in Popo in another app. Popo. Anyway, go on.
Okay, you know what? Let me tell you, there's this thing about the prophet not being honored in his own home. There's a way you look down on your own people because you don't even know how valuable they are. Let me tell you something. If Baba Mohbad had an iota of belief that Mohbad was this popular and that he had a lot of fans like this, he wouldn't even have insisted on burying him the way he buried him that night. But he didn't have that idea. He thought he was all alone with his dead child. All he needed to... Please, there's noise from somewhere. Okay, thank you, Psalm 23. He thought that he was alone with his son and he needed to carry his cross and go with it. Until he realized that there were a lot of fans, there were a lot of Nigerians that were asking questions. And even he himself was under attack immediately for burying him the way he did.
He had to run.
That was what opened his eyes to know that, I've made a big mistake. You know, that kind of thing. But what I'm saying is that if we're all saying
he apologized.
He apologized to Nigerians because he didn't know. And now that people know that he has this support, maybe he's being caged, maybe he's being limited by his circle of influence. Because you see, I tell people, you put a president in place, he starts appointing people. Everybody is analyzing the people he's appointing. And you're like, look, it's the people he knows that he's going to deal with. He can't go and start, firing white. He can only fire within his circle of influence. You understand what I'm saying? So, really, we're doing a great job supporting it. Why I came up to speak is not even to make it about Baba Mohbad or anybody. It's to make it about this toxicology and private autopsy requests that have been granted. How quickly can we work on it so that it's not something that
you can do toxicology and autopsy in the 1.5 months they can get the two results done. The thing is that it's compromised. You don't expect anything good. They intentionally delay it until this time, now approve it. Then now, whatever result they bring, government autopsy is coming. Government pathologist is coming next week. Next 1.5 months. Yeah. So they want to. They know what they're doing. That's what I'm saying. And this is what
another curious thing that came today is the judge saying that the nurse is still in custody. I don't understand that.
No, that is not correct. The reason why that is not correct is this. Okay, everybody cannot be lying. Prime Boy said she's seen the nurse. The nurse is coming to sign. Okay.
That's what we had, yeah.
Prime Boy, did you see the nurse coming to sign? Yes. At least if nobody see the nurse, Prime Boy saw the nurse going to sign.
So, because I'm thinking that they want to start another story, according to Baba. They say it be like say they want to another story I gave you. It looks like because why is the nurse coming up to be mentioned as being in custody since that time? It's not we don't know. We have to find out. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that this DNA issue that is coming up on the 2nd of July, we need to flog it. We need to flog it. Because since it is looking like the body still being there, is because the DNA has to be conducted and an autopsy has to be conducted. That DNA approval must come out. That order. The only thing that Wunmi wants is a court order for that DNA. Let's put that to test and be sure that really and truly, with the court order, there will not be nobody will contest it. It will just happen the way it's been requested. And then the autopsy too can be. But definitely, I don't want to say it was the outing today was bad. Because what if they came back with no achievement at all? With nothing. And it was just a case of...
No, what are you saying achievement? What you call achievement is a trap for you. A trap for you.
You don't want the toxicology and private autopsy to be granted? Is that a trap? It
should have been granted a long time, but the reason why it's granted right now, you don't know whether it's for the good or bad of this case. That's something we cannot celebrate yet. There's no achievement yet.
That is yet to be determined.
I want to ask you, let me ask you a question. Let's say you were hungry, okay? Yeah. And somebody gave you a poisonous food. A food that is poison that you never know, but you saw food, you were happy. You said, let me eat it.
Yeah, I'll bless it and eat it. I'll bless it and eat it. And nothing will happen.
You don't know the trap. The trap that is there is a problem. We all will be happy if the right thing is gone. But this case,
Are you absolutely sure that this is a trap? How did you come about that? How did you determine that?
Just now, I mean, we requested for this March in the same inquest, and they turn it down. Okay, and now government pathologists have given their own result, and we are condemning it. Okay, government is supposed to come to the inquest today to talk about it so that questions will be asked left and right. Why Shitu did not come to court? Okay, only some members of his
pathologist come.
Now,
Pathologist didn't come.
Shitu and the pathologist did not come to court today. Okay, only some of his people in the chamber that came to court. And so now, next upcoming inquest, pathology will come, Shitu will come. And by then, our own toxicology would have been ready. Our own autopsy and toxicology would have been ready. So what do you expect?
It would be a good time to put on.
It's nothing.
It would be good to put our own pathology.
Don't understand these things. Now, Mobad, government has told you, government pathology said clearly, Mobad body is decomposed. You can get the evidence. Now, when you bring your own evidence in front of the court, okay, the government has its own evidence there, which the coroners respect a lot. So you are coming, if you come and contradict whatever that they will give, they will not admit your own evidence.
That is yet to be determined. Yeah, Papariano, let me play your role, the role that you play normally. Let me play it against you now. You have a definite position. I am saying that your definite position is not holding water with me, because I'm saying that result, that the result that they have already shared, what the game they are playing now is that, look, go and do your own, then put it side by side. Let's discuss it at the next inquest. That's what is going on, because that's what we have been discussing here, that we don't have one to compare with.
And they will now give you their own government pathology in disguise. You will tell me how you want to sort and trouser pathology. Keep deceiving yourself.
No, there will be a government pathology. No, listen, a government pathologist must be present.
The person want to be our pathologist. Do we know who sent them? Do we know where they are coming from? You will hire the person, you will think it's private, but the person will do the same result. It will give you what government own. I don't tell you now, just wait. If our own public lawyer, if our lawyer Dumosu can come out and say Mobad body doesn't have any mark, that he doesn't know where the public in this
Dumosu was not even there in person. He didn't go there. It was a reported.
Their daughter went. Their daughter that is the head of our lawyer, of our council went. Their daughter is a leading counsel. The daughter was there. Gurexi was there. Come on, daughter and Gurexi was there now. They were both there in January. Okay? And they came to give that report concerning Gurexi to give that same report. So if Dr. 2 come now, give the same report, they are not in the day. Then it now matters to the government get. What is go do?
Okay, Papariano, the eyes of an ordinary person and the eyes of a doctor on a corpse are two different things. The way a doctor will see something is different from the way an ordinary eye will see something. So I don't want to agree that there must be a difference between why somebody is a doctor and you're not. There must be a difference between why you are not a lawyer and somebody else is a lawyer. You understand? That professional thing, you have to give it to people. They can use it in different ways, but we can't rubbish it outrightly. So me, I'll still be optimistic because I want justice. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. I'm
not being optimistic or something. We don't want justice. You'll be broken down very soon. Don't optimistic. You have to be technical. You have to be 50-50. You have to be ready for everything. Don't block the other areas and say, oh, because I want to be optimistic, I don't want to think this way, this way. You have to think all those ways together. That's your mental health stability.
Yes, but guess what? I'm not emotionally connected to this case. I want justice, but either way it goes, it's not going to break me as a person. You understand?
It was engine room that was yet crying, not you. Okay.
I don't have any emotional attachment to this case. I'm just for justice. I want the right thing to be done. If the government decides to scatter it, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to be emotionally broken. If they decide to do the right thing, I'll be happy. It's not going to affect me emotionally. So I'm just saying that, look, let the right thing be done. What has happened today means that something that we have been yearning for would have been more disappointed if we went today again and it wasn't still approved. Today now it has been approved. Let's see what they do with it. That's my own.
Because they are just doing what they want in the inquest.
And, well, let's see what they do with it. The inquest is a fact-finding court. It's not a court of judgment. What they find there, they will have to take to the criminal court, to the trial.
If you don't have the fact there, once they don't establish the fact there, what do you take to criminal court? The process so far, listen, they are going to bring Samilari and Aramali in the next court hearing. Why not the nurse?
That's the part that I still don't understand. But
what I'm telling you, what is you should understand. If you have been following this case, you don't understand where it's going. I mean, it means you are the one that, I mean, you are not following the case. Me, who is following
I've seen too many cases.
I can bet my money and predict this case for you. I can bet you I'm taking this case for you.
Papariano, maybe I'll get to that point with you, but guess what? I've seen too many cases that look like they're going in a particular direction, and something happens, and everything changes. So I'm not going to have a final word on this case. That's where I'm going with this with you. I'm not going to say I can see what is going to happen 10 years time. So because of that, I'll take a decision.
That's how Mercy was lying that time during January. That the judge said that the inquest will not end, even if it is morning till night till the next day. It will continue. Nonsense. Since this inquest started, how many have they ever taken more than 2 persons? More than 2 persons have never spoken on the inquest. Yes, maximum is 2. Maximum is 2.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think that justice will be served in this case?
For me, I think that Obama doesn't change all these nonsense people that he have around him. I don't think he can make progress with them unless the government just do the right thing.
Okay.
But people that
I just need a yes.
People that Obama have, they don't have what it takes to fight government. If government is being corrupt, if government gets corrupt, these guys can't get anything out of it. Okay? But if government wake up and get the right thing done, it's a plus to all of us. So all of us are praying as citizens that the government wake up from his sleep and get the right thing done. But if government insists, I want to play a hanky panky game, these guys don't look at people that can hold government responsible.
Okay. Do you also believe, Papariano, that no matter how good you are, no matter how smart you are and organized you are, if government doesn't want this case to see the light of day, it will happen like that? You know,
it can never. No. There are so many people who have won government in this country. You take government to court, you win government when you have solid evidence. Government can only frustrate the process when the evidence is overwhelming. When the evidence, listen,